brand new episode of Planet Bollywood. मैं हूँ सागरिका छेत्री and I'm excited to be back with the latest from the world of Bollywood and social media. Hope you guys are doing fine, staying safe and indoors. Come, it's now time to find out what are our celebrities up to.
Ayushmann Khurrana has taken up the cause of senior citizens facing difficulty during the lockdown due to a lack of access to essential supplies and medicines. Kareena Kapoor Khan and Deepika Padukone shared special photographs on social media that has their family. Bhagyashree, who is in the process of making a comeback in Bollywood, has shared that she will be playing a pivotal role in Kangana Ranaut's starrer Thalaivi.
रणबीर कपूर came under a lot of criticism recently क्योंकि वो अपने पिता की 13वीं के लिए अपनी मॉम के साथ उनके घर पर नहीं थे, बल्कि अपनी गर्लफ्रेंड आलिया के साथ आए प्रेयर मीटिंग अटेंड करने के लिए. Now a close friend of the family has actually explained कि क्यों उस दिन रणबीर कपूर अपनी मॉम के साथ उनके घर पे नहीं थे, and has asked people to not assume that Neetu ji cannot be on her own at this time. Really, what we think we have a lot in this country are opinions and these old-fashioned ideas. हमारी सलाह मानिए तो ये moral policing छोड़िए and just live and let live. आत्मनिर्भर ट्रोल्स और समाज सुधारक मॉरल पुलिस नेटिजन्स अक्सर बिना किसी को पूछे सेलिब्रिटीज के संस्कारों पे, कपड़ों पे, फिल्म्स पे विशेष टिप्पणी देना जरूरी समझ लेते हैं. Recently, Ranbir Kapoor lost his father to cancer, and the actor has been a supportive brother and son to his sister and mother respectively, and been present at all the rituals and ceremonies after his father's passing. लेकिन कुछ तो ट्रोल्स कहेंगे, ट्रोल्स का काम है जज करना. So when Ranbir arrived with girlfriend Alia Bhatt to Rishi Kapoor's 13th day prayer meet, there were some who took it upon themselves to start criticizing the actor for not being a sanskari beta and being by his mother's side during this time. They argued कि ऐसे वक्त में बेटे को माँ के साथ रहना चाहिए. Trolls and other self-appointed custodians of celebrities' morals have expressed collective outrage at seeing Ranbir Kapoor staying in his own apartment after his father Rishi Kapoor's death. They argue he should have stayed with his mom and given her support, while Ranbir and his immediate family chose to ignore this unnecessary scrutiny. A family friend has clarified the truth and said, "Has it occurred to these outraged souls that Neetu ji may perhaps have asked to be left alone? She is a very strong woman. She doesn't need her son's company to confront her grief. We completely agree. And she is not alone. Her daughter, son-in-law and granddaughter are with her." और ये बेटे पे फैमिली की रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी होने की पुरानी सोच को एनकरेज नहीं करना चाहिए. In fact, the source also revealed that contrary to rumors, Ranbir and Alia are not staying together during the lockdown. The family friend revealed he has his own place. After his dad's demise, Ranbir is doing a lot of introspection. He hardly speaks to his close friends. He wants to be left alone. It's sad to hear about the pain Ranbir is in. और ये वाकई एक मुश्किल टाइम होता है पूरे परिवार के लिए. हम सबको उनका साथ देना चाहिए, ना कि सवाल उठाने चाहिए. Kangana may still be in lockdown, but we have heard some very interesting news about her film Thalaivi. The yesteryear actress who replaced Qubit with a kabutar will be playing a very important role in the film Thalaivi. We're talking about none other than actress Bhagyashree. You heard that right. She took a break after she had kids, but now is all set to play this important part and dazzle the silver screen again after a long break. Thalaivi is a biopic on the former Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu and actress Jayalalitha, and we're looking forward for a comeback from Bhagyashree. Kangana Ranaut Rao, जिन्होंने अपनी पिछली फिल्म में लिया पंगा, is playing a challenging role in her next film Thalaivi, a biopic on former Tamil Nadu Chief Minister late Jayalalitha. The film is being directed by A.L. Vijay and the makers had already released a teaser of the film. And the looks of the lead actors Kangna and Arvind Swamy in their characters of Miss Jayalalitha and her mentor MGR. We now hear that actress Bhagyashree, who took a break from Hindi films after her kids were born, will be playing a pivotal role in the film and has several scenes with Kangna in the movie. Bhagyashree, who is also to be seen in other projects soon and is planning a comeback to acting after decades, spoke about her experience of shooting for the film. Bhagyashree said, "I play a key role in the film and my character brings out a turning point in Thalaivi's life. Kangna and I have a lot of scenes together and the entire team loved our on-screen chemistry. It was fun working with her because she's a fantastic artist who puts a lot into her performances. It was great to get back to the set after a very long time." While Kangna is an immensely talented actor, she has had issues with co-stars like Sonu Sood and some of her directors in the past. But when Bhagyashree was asked about her experience of working with Kangna, she said, "I had first met Kangna in 2006 when she had just started her career. Even on the set of Thalaivi, she is extremely respectful and greets me as soon as she reaches the set. It will be interesting to see these two different actors from different eras and acting styles on screen together, and we hope the film's shooting can be completed soon."
Anyway, I miss you, but I guess it will be a few days before we can see each other. At least जब तक कर्फ्यू ना हटे.
Love is on lockdown, especially in Bollywood. प्यार किया तो डरना क्या का जमाना गया. With the COVID-19 pandemic that has caused love-lorn couples to be stuck in separate homes and in some cases marriages to be postponed. Varun Dhawan and his girlfriend Natasha Dalal's rumored destination wedding has been postponed because of the COVID-19 pandemic. Also, Ali Fazal and Richa Chadha were all set to tie the knot this April, but have indefinitely postponed their big day to a safer time when they can do it with their friends and family. यूजुअली हमारी फिल्मों में प्यार का दुश्मन कोई पापा, भाऊजी, मम्मी या फिर पापी समाज होता है. But this time around, it's the pandemic that is playing the Jani Dushman of lovers around the world. और ये लॉकडाउन नहीं हुआ होता तो बॉलीवुड में एक दो शादियां जरूर हुई होती. While we aren't 100% sure about Natasha Dalal and Varun Dhawan's plans to tie the knot at a destination wedding in Thailand, Ali Fazal and Richa Chadha, who met on the sets of Fukrey, were all set to tie the knot in April this year. Lekin with the spread of the pandemic and with the country going into lockdown, all their wedding prep and plans had to be cancelled. Now the groom-to-be Ali says that they have postponed their wedding plans indefinitely till they are sure it's safe to celebrate with family and friends. In an interview with a newspaper, Ali shared, "It has been delayed until further notice. I think we will celebrate with the world when everything is open again. We have something to celebrate, some good news hopefully that everyone will get and will make sure to bring that along with our wedding. Until then, we are following all the rules of the lockdown and awaiting the next steps. Richa and Ali were just days away from their ceremony when everything needed to be cancelled, and they took a call and shared a statement that they have postponed the wedding for everyone's safety. Ali also shared that while he is away from Richa during the lockdown, he is using this time to try his hand at new things, dabbling with writing and working on a script.
Okay, baby, bye. So do you, lying on the couch, horizontal. Stay there. Do not move. बाहर नहीं जाना.
Planet Bollywood में लेते हैं एक छोटा सा ब्रेक, but guys stay tuned because I'll be back in a short while.
कोरोना से मर सकते हैं पर भूख से कभी नहीं. ये आवाज टीवी पर चलते मजदूर की आसानी से दबी नहीं. सोचा था इंसानियत एकजुट हो जाएगी क्योंकि जान है तो जहान है. अमेरिका ने कहा चीन लेकर आया है, कुछ ने भारत में कहा यहाँ का सुपर स्प्रेडर मुसलमान है. मिडिल ईस्ट कहता है उनका कैरियर शिया है, ईरान है. कोरोना भी कहता होगा ह्यूमंस रियली डिजर्व टू पेरिश. कितना पागल इंसान है.
Ayushmann Khurrana's next film is all set to release online soon. Ayushmann, who's had back-to-back hits, is now raising his voice to create awareness and help senior citizens who have medical needs. Lockdown के चलते many elderly people have been forced to manage on their own with no help at all. And now Ayushmann is raising his voice to create awareness and encourage people to help those they know are in need.
Happy birthday, Barushka! And the man behind all these art sessions is Mr. Ayushmann Khurrana, who's just played the music, and
Okay,
that's
fine.
about it.
I have played the guitar and the piano and everything.
Yes.
Ayushmann Khurrana has been spending the lockdown with his wife and kids and has been part of fundraising initiatives and a music video to raise funds.
अर्धनिर्मित हमारी कहानी है, अर्धनिर्मित हमारे युवाओं की जवानी है. हम रोज एक अर्धनिर्मित शैया पर लेटे हुए एक अर्धनिर्मित सा सपना देखते हैं. उस सपने को हम अपनी अर्धनिर्मित आकांक्षाओं को आसमान में फेंकते हैं. आसमान को भी इन आकांक्षाओं को समेटकर अर्धनिर्मित होने का एहसास होता होगा, क्योंकि आकांक्षा हमारी है और आसमान की, बिल्कुल वैसे ही जैसे कहानी तुम्हारी है और आयुष्मान की.
Create awareness and generate positivity during the time of the pandemic. Well, इसके साथ साथ Ayushmann has been writing poetry and has even sung a song in Punjabi composed by his friend Rochak Kohli celebrating mothers and their love.
रब दा तू ही नाम सिखाया, वस्ता भर के पिठ नु लाया, फिक्रां च मेरी चैन गवाया मां.
And now Ayushmann has decided to lend his support to creating awareness about the difficulties faced by senior citizens who are at higher risk of catching the COVID-19 virus and are also facing difficulties while living alone during the lockdown.
अब जब ये सब ठीक हो जाएगा ना, तो लोगों को इज्जत देना. कोई काम छोटा नहीं होता, ये बात अपने पल्ले बांध लेना. आज डॉक्टर, नर्सेस, पुलिस, हमारा सिक्योरिटी गार्ड है सबसे ज्यादा काम के, और मुझ जैसे बॉलीवुड हीरो हैं बस नाम के. हम बस पैसे दे सकते हैं, हथियार दे सकते हैं, पर लड़ना उनको, उन्हीं को सब कुछ सहना है. हमको तो सिर्फ घर पे रहना है. हमको तो सिर्फ घर पे रहना है.
Ayushmann, who is a popular star, has joined hands with the National Commission for Women, Ministry of Women and Child Development to bring awareness. Ayushmann shared in a statement, "In this unprecedented situation affecting our country and humanity, National Commission for Women, Ministry of Women and Child Development has established a special #HappyToHelp task force for helping the senior citizens in need of medical attention facing issues in procurement of essential items or medicine supplies due to the ongoing COVID-19 lockdown." The hashtag Happy to Help Task Force is an initiative to help senior citizens who are finding it hard to get essential items and medicines because of the lockdown. Ayushmann urged people to stay alert and share details of how Indians can help out at this time. He added in his statement, "You can write to them at help@ncw@gmail.com in case you know anyone who needs help." Urging people to take this matter seriously and look out for seniors in their building or neighborhoods, Ayushmann shared that he hopes more and more people join this initiative and said, "I urge all the citizens of our country to take note and support this initiative because this would provide a groundswell of momentum to the cause."
I feel the answer right now is for all of us to actually sit together, whether it's producers, exhibitors, distributors, sit together and figure out how are we addressing this in the future. Say your theaters open up at this point in time.
Which was a very humble, well-worded request to the production sector that we are all in trouble and we'd appreciate it if you can support us by standing with us and not going direct to OTT.
I have got no idea what is going to happen once one is an open set in Film City. I don't know what the status of that. I don't know whether the government will let me or the owner of Film City will let me waive off that rental or not. It's all in everything's in limbo right now, right?
Now, ever since an OTT platform has shared the news of anticipated Bollywood films to be released on its streaming service, there has been a heated exchange of words between multiplex operators, producers and exhibitors. Director and producer Vikramaditya Motwani, CEO of a film studio Sharik Patel and film exhibitor Akshay Rathi spoke to Zoom exclusively about the decision of the filmmakers to release their films online directly, tension between theatre operators and producers, and what the future of cinema looks like post the lockdown. After a leading OTT platform announced that 2 films, Gulabo Sitabo and Shakuntala Devi, will be releasing directly on their streaming service, a conflict has broken out between multiplex operators and film producers. Since theatres have been shut down for almost 2 months and no dates have been discussed about reopening malls and movie theatres, some filmmakers struck a deal with streaming platforms to have their films released online so people can at least watch them. But 2 big multiplex chains have expressed their anger and displeasure at this decision and even threatened retributive action against producers who they feel have sidelined theatre operators. The Producers Guild of India has asked theatre owners to show support and sympathy for those suffering losses due to the no release of their films, lekin filhal tensions khatam nahi hue hain. Zoom spoke exclusively to director Vikramaditya Motwani, movie studio CEO Sharik Patel and distributor and exhibitor Akshay Rathi to understand their perspectives on this issue. Director and producer Vikramaditya Motwani shared that this is an unprecedented time and a time to show solidarity, not knee-jerk actions.
I feel the answer right now is for all of us to actually sit together, whether it's producers, exhibitors, distributors, sit together and figure out how are we addressing this in the future. Say your theaters open up at this point in time. Should theaters normally, you're saying every 2 weeks a film comes in and a film goes out. Now, is that 2 weeks enough? You're going to have reduced capacity in all theaters. You're going to have, people are going to either not go in. So, how are we making it up to the movies? I mean, are we going to all talk about having an extended window per big film where everybody has to get together, has to figure that kind of stuff out, where it's all possible. It means that everybody has to get together and discuss it. I just feel that the knee-jerk reaction is, and this is, I'm still talking about the big films. I'm like, the smaller films have at this point in time really no say in it. So for the smaller films, I'm all for it. If they're going to go and say, yeah, we have to go to OTT, by all means, please go to OTT, because at least you're not in the dogfight right now that's potentially going to come when theaters open up and suddenly there's going to be this.
Exhibitor and distributor Akshay Rathi, however, added that while threatening producers is wrong, The Multiplex Association had issued a well-worded, humble statement weeks ago, saying that we are all in trouble and we would really appreciate if you support us and not go direct to OTT.
While a lot of spotlight is being thrown at this statement that's been made at Inox, one thing that everyone seems to be conveniently ignoring is that there was another statement issued by the Multiplex Association of India a week ago, which was a very humble, well-worded request to the production sector that we are all in trouble and we'd appreciate it if you can support us by standing with us and not going direct to OTT.
Sharik Patel, CEO of Movie Studio, who has co-produced Gunjan Saxena, The Kargil Girl and Khali Pili, which are expected to have an online release, spoke about how movie sets are just standing in Film City after shoots had to be stopped abruptly and how studios are considering salary cuts since no films are releasing.
We were asked to stop production on, I think, March 15th is when the order came, and by 16th, 17th, 18th, within 3 days, we wrapped up everything, and God alone knows how all of us managed to do it without thinking even once for the cost involved. Right? I mean, all of us I've got 2 sets which are standing for the last 2 months, and I have got no idea what is going to happen once one is an open set in Film City. I don't know what the status of that. I don't know whether the government will let me or the owner of Film City will let me waive off that rental or not. It's all in everything's in limbo right now, right?
This is indeed a difficult decision, and while OTT platforms are a reality and a temporary solution to the problem, eventually we hope that movie theaters and OTT platforms can find a way to coexist.
Well, that brings us to the end of our episode on Planet Bollywood. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Do not forget to leave your comments and your views in the comment section below, and I'll be looking at them personally. But for now, this is me, Sagarika Chhetri, signing off. See you tomorrow, same time, same place. Till then, stay home, stay safe.